I feel like we've done quite a few of these recently, but you guys seem to enjoy them, and I enjoy researching them and recording them, so it's a bit of a win-win. And today, as you can tell by the title, we have 100 facts about space. Now, space and astrology is something I actually know relatively little on, and when I say relatively, I mean very little. And I kind of have the idea going forward to do like a really long, 2 to 3 hour long, let's learn about it together type video. I believe the channel Let's Find Out ASMR may have done a video on this. Great channel, by the way, you should check it out. But I feel like one day I'm going to nab that and we're going to sit down and learn about it together. But for now, today, we're going to stick to the 100 facts. So without further ado, let's get into them. Fact number 1. Mercury and Venus are the only two planets in our solar system that have no moons. If a star passes too close to a black hole, it can be torn apart. The hottest planet in our solar system is Venus. Our solar system is 4.57 billion years old. Enceladus, one of Saturn's smaller moons, reflects 90% of the sun's light. The highest mountain discovered is the Olympus Mons, which is located on Mars. The Whirlpool Galaxy, in brackets M51, was the first celestial object identified as being spiral. A light year is the distance covered by light in a single year. I mean, I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory now. Light moves at the velocity of about 186,411 miles per second. So 1 light year equates to roughly, I can't be bothered to read that number, but it's a very long number. The Milky Way galaxy is 105,700 light years wide. The Sun weighs about 330,000 more times than Earth. Footprints left on the moon won't disappear as there is no wind. Because of lower gravity, a person who weighs 220 pounds on Earth would weigh just 84 pounds on Mars. There are 79 known moons orbiting Jupiter. The Martian day is 24 hours, 39 minutes and 35 seconds long. NASA's Crater Observation and Sensing Satellite found evidence of water on the Earth's moon. The Sun makes a full rotation once every 25 to 35 days. Earth is the only planet not named after a god. Due to the Sun and Moon's gravitational pull, we have tides. Pluto is actually smaller than the United States. According to mathematics, white holes are possible, although as of yet we have found none. There are more volcanoes on Venus than any other planet in our solar system. Uranus's blue glow is due to the gases in its atmosphere. Yeah, a lot of gas coming out of Uranus. In our solar system, there are 4 planets known as gas giants. They are Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Uranus has 27 moons that have been discovered so far. Fact number 25, a quarter of the way through. Because of its unique tilt, a season on Uranus, God, they really like Uranus, don't they, is equivalent to 21 Earth years. Neptune's moon, Triton, orbits the planet backwards. Triton is gradually getting closer to the planet that it orbits. There are more stars in space than there are grains of sand on the world. That's mental. Neptune takes nearly 165 Earth years to make one orbit of the Sun. Fact number 30. Pluto's largest moon, Charon, is half the size of Pluto. The International Space Station is the largest manned object ever sent into space. A day on Pluto lasts for 153.6 hours. Saturn is the second largest planet in our solar system. Saturn, the second largest planet in our solar system. Any free-moving liquid in outer space will form itself into a sphere. This is because of something called surface tension, which is an imbalance of intermolecular attractive forces. This can also occur in low Earth orbit. Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars are known as the inner planets. We know more about Mars and our moon than we do about our oceans. That said an awful lot, isn't it? And that is absolutely terrifying. It says we have fully mapped 100% of the surface of Mars and Earth's moon, whereas we have only been able to map roughly 5% of the ocean floor. Wow. The Black Arrow is the only British satellite to be launched using a British rocket. Only 5% of the universe is visible from Earth. Light travels from the Sun to the Earth in less than 10 minutes. At any given moment, there are at least 2,000 thunderstorms happening on Earth. The Earth's rotation is slowing slightly as time goes on. If you were driving at 75 miles per hour, it would take 258 days to drive around Saturn's rings. Outer space is only 62 miles away. The International Space Station circles Earth every 92 minutes. Stars twinkle because of the way light is disrupted as it passes through Earth's atmosphere. We always see the same side of the moon, no matter where we stand on Earth. This is because the moon rotates on its axis at the same rate that it rotates the Earth. It's known as synchronous rotation or tidal locking. There are three main types of galaxies: elliptical, spiral, and irregular. There are approximately 100,000 million stars in the Milky Way. Using the naked eye, you can see 3 to 7 different galaxies from Earth. Fact number 50, the halfway point. In 2016, scientists detected a radio signal from a source 5 billion light years away. The closest galaxy to us is the Andromeda Galaxy. It's estimated at 2.5 million light years away. The first supernovae observed outside of our own galaxy was in 1885. The first ever black hole photographed is 3 million times the size of the Earth. That's horrific. The distance between the Sun and the Earth is defined as an astronomical unit. The second man on the moon was Buzz Aldrin. Moon was Aldrin's mother's maiden name. Well, it was meant to be. It was written in the stars. Fact 56. Buzz Aldrin's birth name was Edwin Eugene Aldrin Jr. I don't know why that's a fact about space, but hey. Oh, this sounds fun. On Venus, it snows metal and rains sulfuric acid. The Mariner 10 was the first spacecraft that visited Mercury in 1974. Space is completely silent. It'd be great to film an ASMR video in space. Maybe one day. Oh, imagine I was the first. But it doesn't. Anyway. Coca-Cola was the first commercial soft drink that was ever consumed in space. That doesn't really surprise me. Astronauts can grow approximately 2 inches in height when in space. The Kuiper Belt is a region of the solar system beyond the orbit of Neptune. The first woman in space was a Russian called Valentina Tereshkova. If Saturn's rings were 3 feet long, they would be 10,000 times thinner than a razor blade. The Hubble Space Telescope is one of the most productive scientific instruments ever built. The first artificial satellite in space was called Sputnik. Sputnik satellite, not the Spatellite Sputnik. Exoplanets are planets that orbit around other stars. The centre of the Milky Way smells like rum and tastes like raspberries. How on earth can they know that? This was discovered by the IRAM radio telescope zeroed in on a gas cloud called Sagittarius B2 at the centre of the galaxy. The IRAM detected a chemical called ethyl formate, which gives rum its distinct smell and raspberries their distinct flavour. Well, there you go. Our moon is moving away from Earth at a rate of 1.6 inch per year. Scientists do believe that eventually the moon will move out of the field of Earth's gravity. However, this won't happen for billions of years. Pluto is named after the Roman god of the underworld, not the Disney dog. I mean, I'd be slightly worried if it was the Disney dog. Spacesuit helmets have a Velcro patch to help astronauts itch. The ISS is visible to more than 90% of the Earth's population. Saturn is the only planet that could float in water. Although Saturn is the second largest planet in our solar system, it is also the lightest planet. Saturn could float in water because it is mostly made of gas, although the real fact here is that you would need a giant bathtub. Asteroids are the byproducts of formations in the solar system more than 4 billion years ago. Astronauts cannot burp in space. Astronauts cannot burp in space. Uranus was originally called George's star. A sunset on Mars is blue. I sure would see that. It has less than 1% of the Earth's atmosphere, apparently. The Earth weighs about 81 times more than the Moon. The first living mammal to go into space was a dog named Laika from Russia. The word astronaut means star sailor in its origins. It is derived from the Greek words astron, meaning star, and nauts, which means sailor. NASA stands for National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Gennady Badalka has spent more time in space than anybody else. Mercury has no atmosphere, which means there is no wind or weather. In China, the Milky Way is known as the Silver River. Red dwarf stars that are low in mass can burn continually for up to 10 trillion years. Scientists once believed that the same side of Mercury always faced the Sun. Jupiter's red spot is shrinking. A large percentage of asteroids are pulled in by Jupiter's gravity. A day on Mercury is equivalent to 58 Earth days. Fact number 90, approaching the last 10 facts. As space has no gravity, thens won't work. On average, it takes the light only 1.3 seconds to travel from the Moon to Earth. The distance between the Earth and the Moon is only 238,855 miles. There are 88 recognised star constellations in our night sky. The centre of a comet is called a nucleus. As early as 240 BC, the Chinese began to document the appearance of Halley's Comet. Halley's, I can never remember how you say it. In 2006, the International Astronomical Union reclassified Pluto as a dwarf planet. There are 5 dwarf planets recognised in our solar system. These dwarf planets are Ceres, Makemake, Haumea, Eris and Pluto. I probably butchered a few of them. The dwarf planet Ceres is also the largest asteroid in our solar system and resides in the asteroid belt, making it the only dwarf planet to not inhabit the outer solar system. Mars is the most likely planet in our solar system to be hospitable to life. The name's back again. Halley's Comet will pass over Earth again on July 26, 2061. So what's that? 39 years away. Keep an eye out. Fact number 99. There is a planet half the radius of the Earth with a surface made up of diamonds. That's like in Doctor Who, one of that David Tennant episode, which is like really scary, on that shuttle on the planet. And fact number 100, I don't know why they've saved this one till last, but Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story has actually been to outer space. Buzz Lightyear spent 15 months on board the International Space Station and returned to Earth on 11th of September 2009. To infinity and beyond. And there we have it, guys. That is 100 facts about space. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you learned something new. I do find space so interesting, but I feel like it's a somewhat of a massive rabbit hole to fall down because there's so many different elements to it, but maybe now you're a bit more clued up and you can, impress your mates down the pub with all your cool space facts. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any suggestions for future fact videos, whether they be an hour of so-and-so facts or 100 facts about, do comment them down below, and yeah, we'll try and get them done. So, if you did enjoy this video and you're able to, please do give it a like, and why not subscribe if you're new. But that's going to do it for this video, so until the next video, everybody